Ejiro came just in time. Her presence a storm front. Leave her, she commanded. In the heart of Niger Delta, where the sun kissed the earth with warmth, and the palm trees whispered secrets to the winds, there lived a young girl named Ejiro. Her name meant praise, but no one sang her praise, except her parents. Ejiro was a force wrapped in a woman's body, and a thunderstorm in human form. She was the only child of her parents. She lost her father when she was just 6 years old, so she was born and raised under the watchful eyes of her mother. Ejiro had a plus-size body shape, her hips wide, her laughter contagious. She wore her curves like a crown, daring anyone to question her worth. Although her body size set her apart, Ejiro was never ashamed to speak when need arises. The village of Ogara whispered about her, their voices like the rustling leaves of a palm tree. They said she was big but unashamed, and therefore gave her a nickname Biggie. When bullies patrolled the dusty streets of Ogara, Ejiro was always by the side to save the weak girls who could not stand up for themselves. She faced the bullies down, her voice reciting the battle cry. Na me be Ejiro the bully fighter. My purpose na to fight for the weak, and fight she did. The children who dared to mock her and those who thought her size made her an easy target soon learned the truth that people should not be judged by their body size. But it was not just the children who felt her wrath. The rich odd girls, a group of self-proclaimed queens, patrolled through Ogara like peacocks. Their leader, Adesuwa, wore her beauty like a weapon. Her skin was the color of honey, her eyes as sharp as a razor blade. She ruled with an iron rod, her followers trailing behind her like loyal servants. Adesuwa gang thrived on intimidation. They targeted the quiet ones, the girls who hide behind books, the young women who lowered their gazes, and those whose beauty caused confusion. They demanded respect, and fear was their currency. But Ejiro was different. She stood tall, and her laughter echoes wherever she went. One day, Adesuwa's crew crossed paths with Chioma, the village's delicate flower. Chioma's beauty was a curse to the odd girls. Her skin was flawless, her eyes like twinkling stars. The odd girls envied her, their jealousy pestering like a wound. They cornered Chioma, their words like venom. Why you no greet us fine girl? Adesuwa asked with an evil smile. Chioma trembled, her voice barely audible. I, I, I did not mean any disrespect. Ejiro came just in time. Her presence a storm front. Leave her, she commanded, her voice a thunderclap. Chioma no owe na any greeting. Adesuwa's eyes narrowed. Who you think say you be sef, Ejiro? She asked angrily in pidgin. Ejiro grinned, her dimples deepening. I be one man mopo. I no dey find trouble, but dey give trouble to anyone wey go bully the weak, she declared in pidgin. The old girls hesitated, their ego was bruised, but Ejiro stepped between them and Chioma, shielding the delicate flower. Una sure say una hear wetin I talk sef? She asked. The old girls could not do anything, and they left with just one goal. Ejiro must pay for all the embarrassment she has caused us so far. One fateful day, Ejiro came back from the forest to find her mother in an unusual position. Ejiro's mother lay on a thin mat in their mother's home, her breath shallow and laboured. The village healer, Mama Nneka, came to check her out and predicted she had a severe fever. She gave her several herbs, but the fever seems to have consumed her, leaving her fragile and vulnerable. The village healer, shaking her head solemnly, said, Ejiro, I have done all I can, but the sickness, it's beyond my herbs and incarnations. Ejiro face turned sour. Her mother was her uncle, the one who had taught her to wage her strength with compassion. She could not lose her, not now, not ever. Her mother was rushed to the nearby hospital, and the doctor delivered the final verdict. Your mother has a chronic appendicitis. Her appendix has swollen and needs to be operated urgently for her survival. Doctor, how much will it cost to carry out the operations immediately? Asked Ejiro at the blink of tears. It will cost only 500,000. Please make a deposit and we will begin the operation immediately, said the doctor. Ejiro heart sank. Their savings had already vanished into the void of ever treatment. Desperation dwelled in her eyes. The hot girls, the very ones she had fought against, had whispered promises. Join us, Adesuwa had said, her eyes glittering like polished stone. We all pay for your mother's treatment. You will be one of us. She pestered Ejiro for the third time. Ejiro hesitated, but was already tired of hearing people's life story because she asked them to help her with some amount of money. Ejiro knew the odd girls were not to be trusted, but her mother's life was on the line. So she made her choice, and that was to join the odd girls, regardless of the fate that await her. That night, the old girls held a secret meeting to celebrate their victory in winning Ejiro over. Adesuwa raised her glass. To Ejiro, she declared, our newest recruits, and that night marked the beginning of their plan to bring Ejiro down. One sunny day, the old girls requested to meet Ejiro in a nearby bush, close to the stream. Ejiro, although not sure what awaits her, hoped for the worst. Adesuwa smiled at the sight of Ejiro and welcomed her cheerfully. She threw a nylon parcel at Ejiro. This is a donation from us for your mother's operation. Ejiro could not believe her eyes. She quickly opened the parcel but was stopped. Adesuwa opened the parcel instead and showed her that indeed the parcel contains the money she needed. Ejiro hugged Adesuwa, crying and genuinely promising to pay back once her mother recovered. She accepted the money parcel without further questions and left for the hospital. At the hospital, Ejiro clinched the parcel, her heart racing as she approached the secretary. She gave the secretary the nylon parcel. The secretary asked her to sit and wait while she confirmed the amount. She was still waiting patiently when some policemen came into the office. They tracked the parcel, and that was how she was detained for theft. Ejiro cried, pleading she did not steal the money, but all her pleas fall on deaf ears. The fuel attendant, a stunt woman named Mrs. Ngozi, had meticulously kept the record of the sales of that day with her phone before it was stolen. She immediately went to the police with tears to lay her complaint, and that was how the police got to find the culprit. The station buzzed with activity. DPO Ik, a stern man with soft spot for justice, interrogated Ejiro. She stumbled over her words, her innocence a fragile thread. "I did not steal," she pleaded. "I don't even know that fuel station." DPO Ik frowned. Something did not add up. He took home the case files, pondering over them into the night. How could a girl who did not know the place steal money? Or did she send someone else to do it? He pondered for the 10th time. Meanwhile, Chioma, the delicate flower, was going to the kitchen to get water. She discovered her father's room light was still on. She got 2 bottles of water and went to see her father. "You are still up, young woman?" asked her father jokingly. She replied with a nod and gave her father the bottle of water, and that was when she saw the familiar face. "Father, what are you doing with this passport?" asked Chioma with surprise and curiosity. "Well, it is confidential, but all I can say is that the person on this passport is under investigation for theft." Chioma laughed before processing what her father just said. She recalled her encounter with Ejiro and the hot girls. She told her father her encounter with Ejiro and the hot girls and how Ejiro stood up for her. Her father recalled the description that Mrs. Ngozi gave of the thieves. None of them matches Ejiro, so he promised to get to the bottom of the truth and punish whosoever is responsible for the crime. The next day, he went to the office with his newfound information, and his daughter was right. The CCTV camera in the next street to the fuel station captured the hot girls holding the parcel. Ejiro was immediately released, and the hot girls were arrested. Their parents tried to set them free, but the evidence against them was too strong to be bought with money. DPO Ik decided to reward Ejiro for fighting for his daughter and every other weak girls out there. So, he funded her mother's operation fee, and the operation was a success. The end. Moral lesson. One of the moral lessons of this story is that whatever good or bad we do, wait for us somewhere at the front. That is to say, there is a reward and consequences for every of our actions, be it good or bad. Did you learn anything from this story? Let me know in the comments below. And please, if you do enjoy this story, do not forget to like, subscribe to my channel for more African interesting stories. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.